So I use Twitter a lot, or X, and I used to get myself quite heavily involved amongst like the tokusatsu community, especially since doing a lot more Power Ranger related content. And there's constantly debates about different things, especially to do with Power Rangers and Cosmic Fury specifically, and amongst some just crazy shit that's been going on in there recently. Something that I've seen re-emerge is the debate on who is the leader of Cosmic Fury, and why, like, did Zayto get demoted, did he get promoted, like, what's going on? So in terms of what we've been told that Amelia is the Red Ranger and she is the leader of the team, and that's got a lot of people stirred up because they're saying, why is Zayto being demoted? Why is Zayto no longer the leader of the team? And Simon Bennett has come out and said he's not been demoted. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He's had just a crazy promotion in the team, and I think that's clearly because he's going to become a Morphin Master, or he's going to be some bridge between Morphin Master and Ranger, and he's going to be super powerful, and that's that. He's not getting demoted. If anything, he's just even more powerful now. But of course, a lot of people are saying, why take away the red? Let him still be the Red Ranger, because that's part of his story. And I also know there's a lot of opinions out there about Black Red Rangers who have either been demoted or have been not given the light they deserve, basically. And then the counter argument I've seen to that is, but this is our first female Red Ranger, like, we've got a female Red Ranger, surely that's okay. And then there's the other arguments about, we've had Lauren, and we've had Charlie, and we've had, all these other Red Rangers who are female. But that's just on being a Red Ranger. You've then got, like, who is the leader? So we've been told that Amelia is going to be the leader. She's going to be the Red Ranger and the leader. Whether Zayto is classed as, like, a 6th Ranger in this series, or, like, the auxiliary additional Rangers, or whether he's going to be this entire separate, like, entity to the team, I'm not sure. But we've also got Billy, and Billy's going to play a mentor. People don't know if, like, that means that he's technically the leader. I'm taking Billy as what Tommy was in Dino Thunder. Definitely a mentor, but it goes without saying that Connor was the leader in Dino Thunder as the Red Ranger, and Tommy was just a mentor who was also part of the team. And the reason I feel like I'm not entirely a fan of this entire situation, let's say, I think it's just because one of the coolest seasons of all time that everybody agrees on is Time Force. And even though when it came to Sentai footage, Wes was the leader because the Red Ranger took the lead in all of that, Jen was realistically the leader. She was a Pink Ranger and she was the leader of that Time Force team. And I honestly don't know if I would have preferred to have Amelia still be the leader, but just as the Pink Ranger, and be like, she's the Pink Ranger, she's the leader of the team, to kind of break this habit of the Red Ranger has to be the leader. Or if I would have preferred Zayto to just remain the leader regardless. I do think that Zayto's revival at the end of Dino Fury is temporary, and I don't mean he's going to die again, but I just think that Morphin Masters brought him back because they needed him in the fight against Lord Zed, but once Lord Zed gets defeated, he's either going to go into the Morphin Grid and be this Morphin Master figure, or he'll just, just disappear back into the afterlife. I don't think Zayto's gonna stick around. I know the show's ended, but in universe timeline, I don't think Zayto is just back. I think he's definitely back as this Morphin Master who will then disappear once Lord Zed's gone. Which makes sense as to why they're changing leaders. Now, because Ion is more or less the same age as Zayto. He was on the original Dino Fury team. He was one of the original Power Rangers ever, and he's not the leader. Now, you can't really pin it to the fact he was the 6th Ranger, because Tommy was the 6th Ranger, and when he became the White Ranger, he became the leader. But also, he very much isn't the 6th Ranger on this team anymore. If we're going off of the main team, we've got Amelia, Ion, Izzy, Harvey. We've got Fern as Orange, but we've also got Ollie, who is going to become evil, it seems, and then come back. But we've kind of got 5, and then Fern is the 6th. And then Zayto again is either the 6th or the 7th or just one of the additionals. Ion is a main part of the team. Why is he not the leader? I don't know if there's going to be an explanation to this. I also want to preface, I love that Amelia's the Red Ranger. Oh, at least I love that Amelia is the leader. To have a full-time female Red, again, that's also sick. But I'm just sick of seeing this argument constantly. But yeah, we could either see a scene where, possibly this very scene, where they get their cosmic orbs for the first time, and it just assigns a random colour. And then we find Amelia's like, oh my god, my colour switched from pink to red, why? And then, I don't know, Billy says, the orbs are never wrong, or whatever. There could also be the fact that Zayto returns and turns into the Zenith Ranger. He has to pass the Red Ranger powers on to somebody. He maybe goes to give it to Ion, or maybe maybe he gives it straight to Amelia, I'm not entirely sure. And let's not forget, we've also got Mick, who's showing up as a Red Ranger in this team. Now, I don't think Mick would be like suitable to be the leader. I think again that's more mentor. That's who he'd be. We know that the Dark Ranger is going to show up, and whether he's going to be called the Dark Ranger, I'm not sure, because it is the helmet that's got the silver and not the red. And Heckle is a keeper, and so like I don't know if so many mentor figures in this that just don't make sense. There are so many leaders. We literally have Zayto, Billy, Mick, and Heckle. And they're all justified to be the leader, yet they're not. But when we narrow it down to Amelia, the second half of Dino Fury Season 2 was very, very Amelia driven. We find out that Void Knight and Void Queen are her parents. We find out she's from Rafcon, she's a Rafconian. There's a lot that revolves around Amelia, and pushing her to be the Red Ranger works, coming off of that. And I love that, and I have no doubt the Cosmic Fury will probably develop that story a lot more. But if we go back to the main point of this video, obviously everyone's arguing over this fact, and the showrunner is constantly telling everyone Zayto was not demoted, he was upgraded, and Amelia's the leader for a good reason. And I just hope that, you know, we get to see that, because I'm excited for Amelia to be the leader. And as you know, I'm very excited to see Power Rangers Cosmic Fury in general. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, then stick around. This is part of Mighty Morphin month. For the entire month of September, I'm doing Power Ranger related content on the build up to Cosmic Fury. And then when that comes out, I'm going to be making so much content, it's going to be ridiculous. I also thought I'd be a bit more personal this time. I feel like I've kind of lost the personality kind of touch to the videos recently, putting more effort into how it looks than how it feels, I guess. So yeah, this is just us having a chat about Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.